Prince Edward and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, become first royals to see Queen Elizabeth's memorial statue. For the first time, Prince Edward and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, are seeing the famous memorial statue of Queen Elizabeth. The royal couple saw the first statue created in memory of the late Queen after her passing in September 2022 when they were visiting Oakham, Rutland, England on May 14. A video of the touching incident was sent to X by GHR P'borough Stamford and Rutland News. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. It showed Edward, 60, and Sophie, 59, in front of a local audience, marveling at the statue of his late mother outside Oakham Library. The royal couple became the first members of the British royal family to witness the Queen's statue in person since it was unveiled on April 21, which would have been the late Queen's 98th birthday, even if their reactions were not captured on video. Perched on a stone plinth, the 7-foot-tall bronze statue depicts Queen Elizabeth as a young woman encircled by her cherished corgis. The Rutland City Council declared at the time that the effigy is England's first permanent memorial to Her late Majesty, following her death in September 2022 at the age of 96. Since his 59th birthday in March 2023, Prince Edward and Sophie have been referred to as the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh by King Charles, who bestowed onto his youngest brother the title established for their late father, Prince Philip. In the same swoop, Sophie was crowned Duchess of Edinburgh, taking over the title held by the then Princess Elizabeth during her 1947 marriage to Philip and prior to her unexpected 1952 coronation. On May 14, Edward and Sophie drove to Rutland, the smallest county in England, and stopped at the Oakham Castle and Rutland County Showground before continuing on to Oakham Library to view Queen Elizabeth's statue, according to Lincoln's Online. Following the Queen's passing, Dr. Sarah Furness, the Lord Lieutenant of Rutland, commissioned the sculpture, which was funded by contributions totaling $155,000. At the unveiling last month, the Lord Lieutenant remarked, "We are seeing a piece of history today with the first statue of Queen Elizabeth to be commissioned since her death, and who gave us 70 years of exemplary service," according to the Telegraph. Rutland may be a small county, but local businesses and individuals of all sizes had contributed greatly to this, she continued. As King Charles and Kate Middleton undergo cancer treatment, Prince Edward and Sophie's visit to Rutland represents their most recent royal engagement. The 75-year-old king returned to his public duties on April 30 and conducted an investiture ceremony at Windsor Castle on May 14. In contrast, the 42-year-old Princess of Wales stays out of the spotlight. The first member of the British royal family to visit Ukraine since Russia invaded in 2022 is Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh. The 59-year-old Duchess of Edinburgh travelled at the Foreign, Commonwealth, and Development Office's request in order to show support for survivors of sexual abuse associated to conflict, and to show solidarity with the women, men, and children affected by the war. Sophie met with victims of sexual violence related to the conflict, victims of torture, and children who had been deported by Russia and forcibly split from their families. These individuals had all been safely restored to Ukraine. She also had a meeting with First Lady Alina Zelenska and President Volodymyr Zelensky to talk about how to effectively assist women peacebuilders and survivors. On International Women's Day 2019, the Duchess of Edinburgh declared she would support the Women, Peace and Security agenda of the United Nations and the UK's Preventing Sexual Violence in Conflict initiative. Over the years, she has been to numerous nations, Kosovo, Sierra Leone, South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Colombia, to draw attention to the effects of past and present conflicts.